Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Will 2021 be the year that silver really shines? I mean, I always talk about this. The stars have aligned, the perfect storm is here, the floodgates have opened, and most importantly, silver is really starting to click for most people. The people that have never even invested a single dollar in their entire life, they're starting to realize that, wow, silver does make the most sense. Now, when we're looking at this very well written article, I'm gonna break this stuff down. But first, I'm doing a giveaway. Not only am I doing a giveaway once I hit 45,000 subscribers, so 600 more people, I'm also giving away a 10-ounce Wall Street silver bar, announcing the winner at noon tomorrow Eastern Standard. So it will be a premiered video. So if you guys want a chance to win this iconic bar, 10 ounces, so it's huge. I mean, look how much it costs. Giving this bar away to one of you guys, go enter. The entry video is still open, so you guys can go enter. I posted about 2 weeks ago, so go to my profile, go to my videos, go in this video, look how to enter. And yeah, shout out to Wall Street Silver for sending me this bar to give away to one of you guys. I want you guys to go do a Silver Slayer raid, go subscribe, go on their latest video or any other videos and just type in Silver Slayer raid. Show them some love because they're showing us some love, right? They sent me that bar specifically to give away to one of you, which is, that blows my mind, and I appreciate it. So anyways, let's jump into this article. The link will be in the description. If you're a precious metals investor, you're probably hoping that gold and silver will take off in price soon. Not necessarily though for me. I would rather silver stay low for another 5-10 years so I can buy more silver for cheap. Because if I'm not planning on selling for another 15-20 years, then why would I want the price to go up anytime soon? If I'm looking to sell soon and get rich soon, quote unquote rich, then maybe I would. But for me, I want to keep stacking more silver, right? That's more reward, that's more profit later down the line. Because I definitely am not planning on selling soon unless for some reason silver skyrockets out of the blue. Now, yes, when we talk, the word skyrocket is very controversial, and it's very misguided and misinterpreted, because you could say that $50 silver is quote unquote skyrocketing, but silver was $50 not even 10 years ago. So what is the definition of skyrocketing? Some people say $1,000, some people say $100. Regardless, you do need to have some type of gauge of what that price is for you that you will say, okay, it's time to sell, right? Because if not, you might be thrown in a situation, especially with this pandemic, that puts you in a situation to impulse buy, panic sell, all that stuff. So anyways, if you haven't invested in precious metals yet, you're probably hoping for the price to remain stable just a little bit longer so you can invest before prices take off. And that's a good point. Some people, if they already have thousands of ounces or hundreds of ounces, then they're ready to sell. They want the price to go soon. But a lot of people are new. Even on my channel, I've made posts before, or polls, asking you guys how long you've been stacking, and the majority is the first 6 months. So a lot of you probably don't want the price to take off too soon. Let me know down below how long you've been stacking, by the way. So in particular, silver could get a significant boost, and there are two prime reasons for that. One is inflation, which by now it should be apparent to just about everyone in the country that inflation has returned. And boy, how it has returned. Prices of food, gas, and housing are climbing, and it doesn't appear that there are any signs of it abating anytime soon. Inflation isn't just confined to consumer goods either, as prices for raw materials have increased significantly over the past year. Industrial demand, or actually, I want to stop right here. I actually just made a video earlier today talking about how silver is up 70% since last year, but not many people are going to talk about that or even take note of it, right? Silver was the #1 performing asset in 2020, but nobody talks about it. Why? If that was even gold or Bitcoin or something, everyone would be talking about it. But since it's silver, it's swept under the rug. Hopefully now, especially with like the Wall Street silver raids and all that, people will start putting respect on silver's name and take it more serious. So industrial metals such as aluminum and copper have nearly doubled in price, while zinc, lead, and nickel have increased significantly. Steel has tripled from last year's lows and is nearing all-time highs. Compared to those industrial metals, the performance of silver and gold over the past year has been slightly different. Gold's performance over the past year has been somewhat muted, and while it has increased in value, it's not nearly as much as industrial base metals. Silver, however, has followed a pattern set by industrial metals, nearly doubling in the past year. And that's why silver is taking on a life of its own, is because silver is also used for worldwide things. Gold is used more for money, bars, necklaces, stuff. Silver is used in everything electronically. And as we advance in this new digital age, it's only going to get bigger for silver. At this point, it looks like the Federal Reserve will continue its path of monetary easing without letting up. The longer the monetary easing goes on, the higher the silver prices should rise. But even with the monetary tsunami lets up, that won't necessarily mean the end of rising silver prices. And that's so insane to think about. So many different bombs are there's so many angles to this. Silver has potential from so many different angles. We could talk about this way that would cause silver to explode, but then we also have to talk about this way that would put silver to explode. And that's why I'm talking about the stars have aligned. There's so many different reasons why silver is a ticking time bomb. Number 2 is investor demand. That's because investment demand for silver has rebounded significantly. The increase in investor demand in 2020 was massive. And while the initial expectations are for 2021 to be muted, that could change. And you know what? Look at this. Royal Mint sees 540% increase in silver bar demand. So any of these articles saying that silver demand is muted compared to this year, BS. Numbers don't lie. First, as inflation picks up and begins to reduce purchasing power of investors' dollars, more and more investors are going to want to invest in tangible assets that hold their value against inflation. Silver is one of those, and its track record against inflation is impressive. During the 1970s, for instance, silver averaged annualized gains over 30%, well outpacing the rising inflation of the stagflation era. So secondly, as inflation rises, the outlook for the economy will continue to worsen. That could induce even more investors who are currently sitting on the sidelines to jump into precious metals markets by investing into silver. And then now there's other factors, and we haven't even really gone into, and I think they might take a little step into this, of all the different uses for silver, not only electric vehicles like Tesla, not only green energy, but new advances as well. Scientists found a way to make silver 40% stronger without losing any electrical conductivity. And since silver is the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity and electricity, even light sensitivity, and we're advancing so quick technologically, I'm only going to assume, this is just a theory, that there's going to be a lot of new gadgets coming out that's going to need silver. Silver is the main component in this stuff. So I don't see how the supply, the production is going to be able to keep up with this rapidly rising demand. The stage is being set for today, or for a real surge in the silver price. Silver should be able to challenge the $30 mark easily this year. And if conditions are right, $40 won't be out of the question. And I can guarantee if it breaks through $30, $40 is going to come very quickly. Probably go into overbought territory and then probably jump around $35, $37. But $30 is a very, very, it's just one of those points. There's a lot of resistance there. If it breaks through that $30 level, the sky's the limit. So over the long term, silver could very well break past its all-time high price, which is $50. So investors who have been looking for an asset not only to protect their wealth, but also continue making gains during tough economic times might want to give silver a closer look. And I think that's one of the main things that is driving people into the silver world, not just gold, but silver. With silver's proven track record of performing well during periods of economic weakness and even outperforming gold, it could provide many investors with just the protection they need. And that's why you see the silver stacking community, not the gold stacking community. I don't really know of any gold community. There's not really a gold stacking community on YouTube. It's all silver. My name is Silver Slayer, not Gold Slayer. It's Wall Street Silver, not Wall Street Gold. There's reasons for that. Silver can be a useful asset on its own, or as a part of a diversified precious metal strategy that includes gold, silver doesn't get much attention from the mainstream financial media yet, making it somewhat of a sleeper asset that you really have to watch closely. And I say yet because even like on Wall Street Silver, look at this. They have 78,000 members. They're gaining thousands of members a day. Thousands of new people every single day are starting to jump aboard silver and get the seed planted that silver is a real investment. And these are all silver stackers in the making. Thousands of people a day. We've never seen it at this rate before. And think about like a year from now, how many more people will be on the silver board and doing these silver raids. So, I mean, it really is, it's amazing. It's incredible. So with Silver IRA, you can even invest in the physical coins, bars, bonds, still enjoying the tax advantages. And I don't really want to go into all that. But whether you're just starting to look at investing into silver or are looking at to add existing silvers to an IRA or just want to purchase silver coins, they can do all this. It's not really, I don't like doing these ad type things. But the point of this is, and this was a great article that covered a very, very important portion of this, which is the whole part. Usually when I cover these articles, they're talking about one of the many reasons, and they leave out a lot of context. This article gave a lot of different reasons and gave some good context as well. You know, when we think about silver in the future, the market's going to change. Just like back in the day, your stacking strategy would have to be different than today, and that's going to have to be different in the future as well. Adjusting and adapting is critical. Even when I went to my local coin shop and talked to the owner of the local coin shop in a video I did, go check out that video, it's pretty cool. But we're talking in person, and I asked him, because he's been stacking for, I think, like 48 years, he said, and I asked him, you know, what influences silver's price? Is it the same back then as it is today? And do you stack the same? And he said no, that the markets are completely different on what affects the price of silver. Nowadays, there's a lot of speculation, right? A single tweet from Elon Musk or Donald Trump or someone of high power, Jamie Dimon or whoever, can easily affect the price of silver, and that's social media. And you have apps like Robinhood that make it extremely easy to invest, convenient. The Bitcoin boom, that was like the mascot, showing even younger generations that you can invest and it's easy and you can make money. So nowadays you have all these new, younger, it's almost like the new thing, the new fad to be an investor, whether it's Dogecoin, Bitcoin, or even silver. People are jumping on board and seeing. And the beautiful thing is with silver, they're learning about the reality. When you're investing in a stock and stuff, you're not really given the same type of picture, the overall picture of the dollar's weakness, how corrupt the financial system is. But with silver, you learn about that stuff naturally. You learn about silver's true value. You learn about fiat money. You learn about why we invest into silver, the hedge against inflation. That's the beautiful thing. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Go check out the video I posted earlier today. I got some cool stuff coming. If you guys want a chance to win that 10-ounce Wall Street silver bar, that thing is heavy. I'm so used to 1-ounce coins, I forgot how heavy a 10-ounce bar is and how massive it is. That thing is thick. So if you want a chance to win that, make sure you go enter in that video. Also, subscribe, because I'm doing a 45,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm also doing a 47,000 subscriber giveaway and a 50,000 subscriber giveaway. Lots of giveaways coming, but the main reason you should be subscribed is because I post daily videos. That, in the long run, is going to help you a lot more than just hopefully winning one of my giveaways. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. The amount of support is crazy. I love you guys so much. I'm going to keep busting my butt every single day to give you guys the most important stuff. I'm never going to tell you stuff you don't need to know. All these articles I weed through, these are the most important articles that stick out each day. So every day you're getting the cream of the crop. You're getting the A+ content that you need. Some of these articles, they're all right, but I always make sure I cover the best stuff, and the links are always in the description. So thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.